W-O.
For life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm starting now.
Please welcome your hosts, Angry Lakers fan and EQ.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang.
What's up? We are here. Episode 11 of the Rush Hour podcast. We got me and EQ in the building as always. What's going on, EQ? What's going on in your notebook today, brother?
Too many things.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the most important thing in your notebook you want to talk about first. That's something that's been on your mind that you want to get off your chest.
Where'd I go from here?
Oh, that's $1 million question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the $1 million question. I'm gonna let you start with that. What do you think we should go from here?
Ask LeBron that key question.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And what question is that? We all know what it is, but for all the listeners,
He has to know trade clause, right?
yeah, you sure do. You sure do. And that's the thing that's stopping everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that's holding everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, getting a legitimate center for the Lakers, because we all talked about this. As long as LeBron James is playing the power forward position,
We tried every G leaguer.
yeah, it's not going to work out, because if LeBron is playing power forward and we get a center, what is that going to do for Anthony Davis?
He plays a 4.
Exactly. So that means we're going to be not playing that center enough, and we're going to be spending that 20 plus mil on a center, and he's not even playing because Anthony Davis can't drop down to the 4 because LeBron James is at the 4. Or we can also go the route of maybe trading Anthony Davis. That'll fix some things, but you're not going to get nobody back that gives you AD's production at that position.
No.
So the only thing that's really stopping us, that we just said, is the fact that LeBron James is not going anywhere, which is very unfortunate. I mean, it's cool for your resume to retire as a Laker. It's better. I understand all of that, but when you're not, producing the Laker way, it kind of makes it, you know, it makes us not even care. Okay, it makes us not care. What's up, Lakers all day dope?
And,
It makes us not care at all whether you are going to stay with us or not.
and and all the trades that are out there, I'm not gonna give up any first round picks for that. Like, none of those.
I'm not either.
I'm not
I'm,
giving
I'm
up. I'm not giving up first round picks for Cam Johnson of Brooklyn. I'm not giving up first round picks of Chicago for Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic. I'm not giving up a first round pick for Kyle Kuzma to come back to Washington. I'm not giving up those. So, I mean, what do you expect me to do? Trade all my first round picks of the future so that you could walk? Like, I don't know. Yeah, there isn't. Like, unless it shrinks their luxury tax, unless it gives them back, unless they get back first round picks in the future, or a few second round picks in the future. This is what they had. Like,
And this is why I said what I said, EQ, yesterday about the whole trade that involved us getting Nurkic. It was only because we got picks back in that
Mm,
process, and
Yeah,
we were opening up roster spots.
and the only guy who can throw a monkey wrench in the whole trade is Bradley Beal, who also has a no trade clause. So
Right. So it's a lot that has to happen, man. It's a lot that has to happen for the Lakers to even be staying afloat right now. Because right now we're sinking. We're not even staying afloat. We've been sinking for the past 10 years. I mean, the only time we actually we're close to staying afloat was in 2020. That was like the only
that's
time.
the only year. That's the only
But
year.
other than that, we either missed the playoffs, we got booted out in the first round. Um, we were playing teams. Like, we've been nothing but mediocrity since this idiot.
Almost half, almost half a decade. Almost half a decade being second
Yeah.
to playing.
Yes. And it's very frustrating. Like, it's very frustrating. Um, people, a lot of people point fingers at different people, and I'm sure they mean well, but it all starts from ownership and your two max players. Everybody else comes after that. You got to blame the front office
Hmm
and the max players for your downfalls. You got to, because when you sign this contract, what happened? Like, EQ loading up? Oh, EQ backed out. Uh oh. Hold up. Where he go? Where did EQ go? Will he be back? Hopefully he show back up. There you go. We lost you for a second, man.
I don't know. It was just like some hope there. I mean, you know, I guess it's the spot I'm at. So I'm at a different spot. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah, because I don't think I recognize those stairs unless you
no,
be zooming in. Yeah.
no, no.
It's not windy where I'm at, Micah.
Yeah, it's pretty windy where I'm at. That's why I got cut out earlier. So yeah, it's pretty windy where I'm at. So I'm back.
It's, it's like a steady breeze going where I'm at, but it's not windy like it has been.
Yeah, yeah, it's just crazy.
But yeah, me personally, I always got to put the blame on the front office and the max players. Everybody else come after that. Coaching, role players, everybody else come after that. So I'm going to continue to get a blame until we do what we got to do. I don't care how Anthony Davis and LeBron James play. You making max contracts. You got to be the extension of the coach on that floor. You got to get everybody else motivated. You can't just be out there playing for self. When you see motherfuckers standing around, you can't just be safe. You can't just allow that shit to happen, man. Like, you know how many times every time AD get the ball or every time LeBron get the ball, everybody's standing around like it's fucking picture day. Like,
Nobody's moving. Yeah,
nobody's moving, nobody's cutting. It's you easy to guard.
nobody's setting the screen.
Like, you are easy to guard.
Hmm
There's no way in the world that all of y'all who have the ability to create your own shot, like a Austin Reeves, like a in some cases Rui Hachimura, uh y'all motherfuckers are standing around like y'all JJ Redick, like y'all just waiting to catch and shoot. Like, if y'all don't cut to the fucking basket, all of y'all can finish at the rim. We see countless times where Rui Hachimura finishes at the rim. We see multiple times where Austin Reeves can finish at the rim. Max Christie can finish at the rim. Why the fuck are y'all standing around for? This is why we are so easy to guard and why we lose games, because we're one-dimensional on offense. Every time AD or LeBron touch the ball, everybody else want to stand around. Everybody want to just sit there like we fucking playing freeze tag. Like, y'all need to cut. Y'all need to move. Y'all need to at least, act like you about to get the ball. Like, come on, man. Y'all make way too much money to be just fucking standing around. That's like EQ. That's like you being the owner of a restaurant, right? And you got your highest paid chef there, just looking at the stove. It don't make no sense. It makes no sense. Y'all get paid way too much to have low IQ.
And I think our coaching staff hasn't done a decent job to make a lineup change or put Duncan in a comfortable position as a rookie.
Said the Lakers and the Giants owner are the same. JJ should not be our coach. Did you put real coaches behind him if we still lose?
So, Michael, let me ask you this then. If you said that earlier, you're talking about LeBron James or Eli Manning? I mean, that's pretty close, right? Eli Manning wins Super Bowls and don't make the playoffs, and LeBron's stuck in the same thing, win a championship and stuck in playing. I mean, that's pretty close, right? Eli Manning at the end of his career with the Giants and LeBron at the end of his career with the Lakers. Similar.
I mean, I honestly think that Anthony Davis and LeBron James are hell bent on being satisfied with that one championship. Like, they think that one championship is enough. And it would be for a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, or would be for a team like the Memphis Grizzlies, or would be for a team like the goddamn New Orleans Pelicans. But for the Lakers, you got to keep winning. Lakers don't have multiple dynasties in their existence. We're not a one and done team.
But we're not building a dynasty. That's not happening anytime soon. So,
That's definitely not happening with this squad. This squad is
well,
trash as shit.
we got two guys taking 2/3 of salary cap.
And ain't doing nothing with it.
No.
Like, nothing with it. Ain't no way in the world I would be an owner and happy with this shit. Like, you got over 100 million tied into two players, and one of them is 40.
Yep.
And you just sitting down happy about this shit.
And you bring his son to take a roster spot.
Thank you. You picked the junior to take a roster spot.
Yeah, you didn't play the junior if you make this move, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Ah, Jesus. I didn't think you was gonna do this to me, EQ. I didn't think I was gonna cuss and be mad and pissed. I didn't think I was gonna do that with this topic, man. I didn't think that.
that was on my note, but where do we go from here after we've seen them get blown up by 20, 30, 40, 15, double digits? What do we go from here?
See, this is what we addressed this before, Lakers All Day Dope. Every YouTube show you said, every YouTube show you listen to, they all want Austin gone. But they can't name a person that's making his amount of money that can bring in his production. Who do you know in the league? Who do you know in the league right now that's making 12 million a year that can give you 38 on any
I know.
given night.
I know Kobe White can't.
See, they don't look at it from the money side. That's why they'd be bad business owners. 'Cause they don't look at it from the money side.
Yeah, like Chicago Bulls.
They just look at it as a scapegoat.
Yeah, like Chicago Bulls. That's another team.
Yeah. What's up, Reg? You know what? Shout out. Hold on. I gotta all the members that came through, I gotta salute y'all the right way, man. We had Liquor Girl come in.
Dom DeMarco.
Everybody welcome Liquor Girl when she drop.
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang.
We had Micah come in.
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Face first.
And we got my homie Reg Dog in the house.
Dom DeMarco.
For the nigga who be talking loud and
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang.
All right, for sure, Micah. We about to keep going. We about to keep cooking.
I mean, that's why we're stuck with limited draft assets and not a young roster at this point.
I'm actually surprised, EQ, that we actually made that for Dorian Finney-Smith without giving up any picks. Like I'm glad I'm surprised we made that move without picks. Like without first round picks, should I say?
Oh, thank goodness, because that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, it would have. There you go. But that was your first topic. Where we go from here? All right. What's the second topic? I'm gonna write it down when you tell me. What's the second topic you want to talk about, man? What's on your notes?
Don't connect.
Uh-oh. Is it concerns or is it just him? Period.
There's two sides of this story, right? A lot of people thought he was a steal of the draft, which was true. But at this point, I haven't seen steady minutes from him.
Yeah, he had me going. Pause. He had me, believing in him, and for some reason, he just stopped getting minutes. I always thought it was like some kind of locker room situation or some personal shit, or he was in a doghouse. Because he started the season off, balling.
Mm-hmm.
Like we thought he was about to get Rookie of the Year at some point, but then all of a sudden he just stopped getting minutes. Like I don't know what the fuck went on.
And then some people say like he's not ready for the NBA. I'm like, you played 5 years of college basketball, 1 year redshirted. Like, what do you mean he's not ready for the NBA? I don't get that logic.
He came in like he was ready for the goddamn NBA.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he played 4 years of college, 1 year redshirt. I mean, he should be ready for the NBA.
Yeah, he started off as one of the most consistent Lakers on the team.
It's not like he was a one and done after being a freshman.
Right.
These are the guys.
Like I was actually excited when I watched this young man, suit up and play. I was like, damn, out of this long, we finally have somebody who could potentially be in the Rookie of the Year talks. Because we ain't had a Rookie of the Year since the Showtime era. That's a long ass time. So it's like, where did this go wrong? Like, is this something that LeBron was getting jealous about because he was outshining Bronny? Is it because JJ Redick didn't want to keep utilizing him because people would want him in trades? Like I don't know what the fuck was going on with Don't Connect.
Lakers all day. He was the best player available.
He was the best. He was definitely the best player available.
Yeah, but he make it sound like Austin Reeves and Max Christie should be the only two guards on the team.
Nah, because Max Christie and Don't Connect are like interchangeable. They can play. They can play the two and the. They can play the two and the three.
But they're not the same. They're not the same type of shooting guards. They're not the same type.
No, they're not. I mean, Don't Connect is definitely a better scorer. Max Christie is
Three-way
a better
score.
defender. Yeah, better. Yeah, 3-level scorer. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he can shoot from the outside, shoot from the mid range. He can get to the rim. He said, "Do y'all think Clutch has something to do with Quincy getting the boot?"
Oh man, yeah. Like has a lot to do with Quincy getting the boot.
I mean, I firmly believe that Clutch Sports do not like Stephen Curry at all. So him signing that deal with Stephen Curry was probably the cherry on top.
Or liking guys outshining Bronny in the G League.
Yep.
I mean that's the other reason.
I mean, Bronny is not it, man. Like I wanted him to work. You know, like I said, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan first, okay? I wanted this guy to work. I didn't want him to come on the Lakers and fail, because that means we fail as a team.
Yo.
But he's not working. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's probably no more than a G League player right now. And I'm being respectful to say right now. Because you never know. He could develop and come out of his cocoon and become that butterfly in the fucking league and start balling out. But right now his ceiling is the G League. That's what it looks like.
We have three different shooting guards on the team. That's the other problem. No, it's not. You have to mix and match. No, it's not to have three different types of shooting guards. It's have to mix and match, and I don't think JJ just the lineups well with three different types of shooting guards on the team.
I would not doubt that, Micah, at all. Like I didn't even need the athletic to even tell me that. I
I
I didn't.
mean, I mean that's what I said earlier from the first topic. I'm not gonna throw a first round pick for a trade. I'm not doing it. So
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Maybe unless that's a piece that we needed and they're on a multi-year deal.
there's none out there.
And there's none out there. Like I'm not getting rid of first round picks for somebody that's on an expiring contract. I don't care how good they are.
I'm not touching a first with one of the contracts I currently have.
Hmm.
Just to dump it.
Right. And that's what we was saying, Micah. Like people like Dalton Connect, people like Max Christie, you could put
People
them
like
at the wing position.
people like Austin Reeves too.
Austin Reeves, yeah.
But I just don't see how they haven't tried something different. Like
So
they've been like they've been running the same starting five just because they won a whole bunch of games, and all of a sudden you play against a top team, you're running the same starting lineup. Like that's just crazy in my opinion. So if Reeves can start like that, then I mean I said that too. Austin Reeves is starting with Max Christie or starting with Down Connect. It hasn't worked. Like like either Austin Reeves comes off the bench and you put Connect next to Max Christie, or you. I mean, that's the only option they should do, but they haven't tried it. They haven't tried Dalton Connect next to Max Christie. Then you're playing two shooting guards in the backcourt anyway.
I mean, that would be something to try out. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, we ain't doing shit anyway.
But they don't want to put Austin Reeves to the bench. They don't.
No, they
They're
don't.
stubborn. Because they're stubborn.
And this is what I mean. This is why people want Jeannie Buss to sell the team. This is one reason why, because it's like she doesn't give a damn about the product on the floor. She just care about the revenue. Like she don't care who's out there on the floor. Like
No.
you would think if I was getting money out of my pocket and investing in a lot of these players, I want to see what they can do. But she don't care about that shit.
Yep, and the other one would be Finney Smith over Rui, and Rui and Austin Reeves would be off the bench for the second unit, so they have to be outscored by 30, 40 points as a second unit.
Yeah, this is why I be like, Jeannie is not it. Jeannie is not it. We've been dealing with Jeannie for 12 years going on, and she got me to the point where I'm numb to losing. It's still frustrating as hell, but I'm like numb to losing, because if we're having a fucking bad game and we're getting blown out,
Not
I'm like,
surprised
oh
at all. Not
yeah,
surprised at all.
oh, here we go again, EQ. We're getting blown out by the Pelicans, or we're getting blown out by the fucking Hawks. We're getting blown out by
Miami.
30 to Miami. Like you just take your lumps and go. Like you used to. She got us used to losing, and this shit right here it doesn't fly. If you gonna praise losing as a fan, then why waste your time being a fan of the Lakers if you gonna be, you know, pushed to thinking that losing is good? You can go be a fan of the goddamn Wizards. You can go be a fan of the goddamn Pelicans and be less stressful than being a Lakers fan. Like, you know how embarrassing this shit is as a fan to have a team with two max contracts, a contract that has 5 championships between them, and we still cannot beat some of these goddamn teams.
And we still can't put a decent lineup around these two guys.
Still can't put a decent roster around these two guys,
Yep.
because for one, somebody in the front office, because I ain't gonna say coaching, somebody in the front office thinks it's fine and dandy to keep fucking doing plays surrounding a fucking 40-year-old who cannot do what he used to do.
Mm-mm.
Like, how do you get out of bed at night and think this shit is? You know what? Let me calm down. How do you get up in the morning? How do you go to bed at night and think that this shit is okay for you to build your team around somebody that's fucking 40, who has the fucking worst plus minus on the goddamn team, who don't care about winning, who don't care about Lakers, who don't care about the Lakers celebrations at all? We have a team where every time there's Lakers celebrating something, we lose.
And not just that, and he wants to demand moves every year.
Once a demand moves every year, we've been through like 17 coaches since he's been here. Like, how do you think this shit is okay?
And shuffle at least 50 to 60 role players. I mean, man. Yeah, shuffling 50 to 60 role players under his watch. I mean,
Oh my god, man! Like,
yeah.
And Michael, right? We do look like the old Clippers, where all the fans were in L.A. Sports Arena wearing bags over their heads. That's what we
and
look like.
you got a nice piece in Dunk and Nick, but you decide not to change something.
I just don't get it, man. Like we had something going. Like every time we have something going, the Lakers move away from it.
Yeah, like Dunk and Nick is one of them.
Yes, we finally found somebody that looked like he could be part of the future. Now he looks like he could be part of a trade package. Like, oh my God, man. I swear, dude, if it wasn't for if it wasn't for my loyalty, EQ, I would have gave up on this team a long fucking time ago. I look, even my dad, God rest his soul, gave up on this fucking team. And he grew up a hardcore Lakers fan.
Yeah, the Showtime era.
He grew up a Lakers fan during that era.
Hmm.
And when LeBron James brought his ass over here, he stopped being a Lakers fan. And he said he's not cheering for the Lakers until LeBron is gone. I didn't see what he saw, but now I do. But I'm so loyal to fault that I'm not about to let one man have me and one bitch ass owner stop allowing me to like the Lakers or love the Lakers. It pisses me off because I gotta waste my time and deal with the bullshit that Jeannie Buss, fucking out of work playboy looking ass, is doing. I don't know what the fuck she's doing with this team. Then you got this old 40-year-old motherfucker with a bald spot that's bigger than mine, and he out here thinking he can run the fucking game, shooting up shots and flicking up whatever the fuck he want to do on the goddamn court, getting his son on the goddamn floor, and he ain't doing shit. Then you got another motherfucker, Anthony Davis, who's flopping every time he get poked in the shoulder, and he want to cry and squirm and like somebody RKO'd his motherfucking ass. Like what kind of leadership do we have on this fucking team? You can't even trust the people that's getting paid max contracts. You can't trust the goddamn owner. We blame Rob Pelinka for everything, even though he does make some bonehead mistakes over the fucking years. He started to clean it up a little bit, but he does make some bonehead fucking shit. Like, when are we going to step up as fans and do what we did the last time and fucking go protest in front of the goddamn building until we are heard? This shit cannot no. This shit can no longer slide with me, man.
No, and that's why I put the first topic as where do we go from here as a fan base, as a team.
It's crazy,
Because I
man. You got me.
because I think the whole entire fan base seen it all already. Double digit loss, 40 point loss this year. Seen it all.
I didn't think this was gonna happen today, EQ. Your notebook got me worked up, man. Like your notebook got me worked up today, man. On a Monday. I'm glad I didn't have to go to work today.
No,
You
neither
know,
do I.
I'm
Neither do
glad
I.
I didn't have to go to work today. Jesus Christ, man. Like
Mm.
this is ridiculous, man. Like I'm not used to seeing shit like this, man. I'm not used to seeing my Lakers don't give a fuck. Like
Especially this.
ever since Dr. Jerry Buss died, this franchise has refused to give a fuck. Only thing they care about is catering to superstars. That's all the fuck they care about. And when a superstar ain't doing shit, then why the fuck do you keep catering to them?
especially a guy at age 40. I
Damn, I
mean,
yelled so hard my head hurt.
I mean,
What else you got in your notebook, man? We gonna get through this, bro. We gonna get through this. What else you got in your notebook?
so trade deadline is less than 2 weeks away. What do they do?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
What can Lakers do with deadline nearing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. What do you think the Lakers should do, Eric? What do you think the Lakers should do or can do?
I mean, I don't think they want to sell the players. That's one. But I think the only option is that no, they're not signing a team during the regular season. That's not happening. Whoever mentioned that. Yeah, imagine the Lakers sell the team during the regular season still ongoing. That would be a crazy story. Um, yeah, that would be the craziest story I ever heard. They actually sell the team when the team is still running. That's funny. Um, uh,
Oh shit.
no, Micah put it in the chat. I didn't put it in there. Micah put it on the chat. Micah put it on the chat. I didn't. Um, no, they're not going to sell the team during the regular season still ongoing. That's not happening. So,
Like, I don't care if Jeannie Buss sells the team that owns the Washington Commanders. Get this ownership the fuck out of here. Okay?
the Commanders ownership, that would be nice.
That would be nice. At
But
least they know how to fucking win. They didn't go out there with no excuses. They're going to the NFC Championship with a fucking rookie quarterback. And Bob Myers as a GM. Like, come on, man. This is. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, EQ. This is pissing me off.
I mean, like I said before, if you got two guys that are injured in Christian Wood and Jerry Vanderbilt, they don't have any trade value currently. Cam Reddish hasn't been what they thought he was going to be since, Darvin Ham had him on his team. It's just, there's just not that many minimum deals you can do at this point. Like,
So, do you think that the Lakers make a couple moves to open up some roster spots and then we go to the buyout market?
yeah, I mean, that's where they're at because I think small deals are the only option at this point. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to attach a first to these contracts to make a trade. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we go attach any more first. I think all the first. I actually think that Rob Pelinka is trying to hold on to his first
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sure that Brooklyn tried to get a first round pick to get Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm sure Brooklyn tried to add a first round pick to that trade, but Rob Pelinka pivoted around that and said, "Okay, I'll give you 3 seconds." I'm sure they asked for it first. So this is why I'm cutting Rob Pelinka some slack because he looks like he is trying to, prepare for the Lakers' future. He's preparing for LeBron James's departure, and I'm loving that because the quickest way to rebuild is to have some first round picks. That's one of the quickest ways to rebuild. You get first dibs on that talent that's coming out of college. So I'm hoping that we can continue to stack up on picks. I don't care if we trade away players for picks. I don't care if we do that. Like I don't care if we trade. I don't care if we trade Vanderbilt for fucking 5 second round picks. I don't care. We're building for the future. That's what I want because we got to look past. We can't be like these teams where LeBron James used to play for, and they had to go through poverty before they got their team back. I don't want that to be for the Lakers.
Well,
Like
Cleveland took him 5 years a second time. So.
right, exactly, and we don't need 5 years after LeBron retires at 50 years old. We don't need that.
And we're not going to spend the rest of this decade taking scraps from other teams.
Exactly. So that's why I really said, what I said yesterday, EQs, because
Yeah,
I'm gonna look. Yeah,
the only thing
I didn't even care about Nurkic in that deal. I was just
no,
looking at the first round pick and the second round pick.
yeah, from Phoenix. Yeah,
That's all I cared about.
yeah, but
Whether
Bradley
Nurkic,
Beal,
yeah,
Bradley
yeah,
Beal holds up the whole trade. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. So I mean, if you look at it,
And then even though some people might say, well, Phoenix is first in 2026 and a second round pick in 2025. I mean, it doesn't really matter if those picks are like in the 20s or the late 20s. It doesn't matter as long as they have first round picks to build on something in 2026.
mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, there's a whole bunch of teams that drafted one in the late 20s.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't in previous years. You know. Now, my thing is with the first round picks we do have, like, are they gonna fall into the lottery?
Not this year. They don't look like it.
Okay.
Playing, yeah, probably stuck in there again. It's a possibility.
Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday, Detroit. Like the West, if you don't win anything else, you want to beat these Western Conference teams because one loss or one win can jump you or drop you so much in the standings.
But they, but they dropped when they lost to the Clippers. So,
I'm sure we would have dropped at least like 2 to 3 slots for
mm-hmm.
sure. And I don't even know what the standings are.
They got the sixth spot.
See, that's barely in the playoffs.
Yep, and Dallas is only behind them by half a game.
and that's a team that already beat us. So if they tie us, they gonna jump over us. So see, this is what I mean by beating these teams in the West because seeding matters. Like when you beat these teams in the West and y'all finish with the same record, or if y'all finish with the same record, that comes to your advantage. That can be that can be the difference between being fourth place or third place, or third place or first place, depending on how log jam we are.
Mhm.
Like you got to take care of these teams in the West. Losing to teams like the Cavaliers or the fucking Brooklyn Nets, okay, cool. They're in the East. Bounce back by beating these teams in the West. You got to beat these teams in the West. You got to. Like you got to. Especially teams in your division. You can't lose to the Clippers. They're in your division. We took care of the Kings, which is great.
But now the Kings are hot.
Yeah, now the Kings are hot. We got to
Shit.
take care of the Suns. We got to take care of Golden State. We got to take care of Clippers. Those teams are in our division. We can't lose to teams like that. Because when you beat your division, when you win your division in basketball, you can be a top four seed in the NBA. Because that's six. Let's just say you sweep your division. That's 16 wins added to your win column.
Yep.
16 wins.
Yeah, that's like top two, top three. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
And by you, let's just say you won the season series against the Clippers, against Phoenix, against Golden State, and against the Kings.
mm,
If they start balling and y'all end up with the same record, you're gonna have that nod because
yeah.
you beat them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why it's best to get these teams out the way because a team like Phoenix, they can shoot up. A team like the Clippers, they can shoot up. A team like the Kings can definitely shoot up.
Mm-hmm.
Warriors can get out of a slump and shoot up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. My bad, EQ. I'm over here, ranting.
Right. Uh, like I said, the deadline they're stuck to making minimum moves, unless it's a financial deal, unless it's a future draft capital deal. This is where they're at, unfortunately.
Hmm. I say I'll personally be satisfied with Rob Palinka just going out there
And making
and
financial moves,
making financial moves. That's going to help with us going forward because
and build up
already came.
and build up picks for 2026.
Yes, because I already came to the realization that we're not winning anything this year. We're not doing
No.
nothing this year.
Mm,
So if he can somehow continue to make, financial trades, I'm good with that because I know for a fact as a fan that once LeBron James retires, we got some first round picks to work with to build our team.
in 2026. Yep.
And 2026 is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there's going to be some kind of talent coming out of college or overseas in 2026. I'm sure of
Mm-hmm.
it. I'm sure of it.
Or
I just hope we don't pick up Bryce James, but I'm sure of it.
oh boy, his name is gonna come up in 2026. Uh oh.
But that changes everything, huh, EQ? Bryce?
have? Do we have? No, they can't move 2026 picks, Micah, because they moved 2025. So as long as they get 2026 picks, I mean, they're okay.
How about Carmelo Anthony's son?
They'll probably be 2027.
Mm.
Probably a few years.
So you saying he go? So you saying he gonna play at least 2 to 3 years of college?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's needed. You know, a lot of players be too quick to jump to the NBA because of the bag. You know,
And they'll end up in a losing environment.
yeah, like you have a chance to choose. You know, to be on a contending team if you play more years of college. Because a lot of the one and dones are going to these fucking bottom of the middle teams.
Yeah, like Mamelo, like Andy Edwards when he first started.
Yep, you go find yourself over there in Detroit or Washington or cursed ass New Orleans.
Or even Atlanta. So.
Find yourself in Atlanta. You gonna find yourself in Washington D.C.
Mhm. Yeah.
Instead of playing 3 to 4 years, then you can find yourself in Milwaukee, or you can find yourself in um maybe a contending team like Oklahoma City or the Houston
Oklahoma
Rockets.
Oklahoma City's been getting lottery picks for the past few years, which is crazy.
Speaking of, did you know that
Yeah.
Oklahoma? Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yep, wait. Yep, here you go, right here. I got it right here. Let me move this banner out the way so y'all can see this. Because I be trying to tell y'all, man. I be trying to tell y'all. Look at that. They are doing all of this with the seventh lowest payroll. You don't have to go out there and pay motherfuckers to be contenders. These niggas are the number one seed for the past, what, 2 to 3 years? And they got the seventh lowest payroll, and they have 32 draft picks until 2031. This team ain't going no goddamn where.
Damn. Yep. That's the team I feared for years. When they got Shea Alexander for Paul George. That's what I feared.
This goes to show EQ and everybody watching. Shout out to Laker Girl. What's up, Laker Girl? Salute. Um, this goes to show people like Lakers all day. You know, people that think like him. You do not have to go out there and get these 40, 50, 60 million dollar a year players to make your team better. Because if that worked, the Phoenix Suns wouldn't be where they at. We wouldn't be where we at.
Or the Clippers.
Chicago Bulls wouldn't, the Clippers wouldn't be where they at. Chicago Bulls wouldn't be where they at.
Golden
Look at
State.
this.
Golden
Golden
State.
State. Golden State. Look at this. The seventh lowest. Say it with me, class. Lowest
Payroll.
payroll in the NBA. And they got the number one seed for like the second or third year in a row. And they got 32 draft picks between now and
And
2031.
yeah, next half a decade. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's why I say our half a decade is gonna look so bad if they continue to make just some band-aid moves.
And EQ, this is what I meant when I was trying to argue with Lakers all day. When I was like, we both kept trying to tell them, It's not about it's about getting bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to trade a guy who's giving you all-star production and only making $12 million? You're getting bang for your buck. Like OKC is showing you that works. They not hardly paying anybody, and they are set for the next 6 years.
Yeah, and they can shuffle role players.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have Chet Holmgren yet, and they
No.
in first place.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Lewis, man. You know I got to salute you the right way.
Dom DeMarco.
All eyes on me.
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang.
Yeah,
That
they don't have a 40-year-old. There are 2 picks. Okay, they can. Yeah,
now
right.
OKC is not going to be that stupid.
They're not trading for Zach Edey. Cut it out already. Like, cut it out.
I think you talking about Zach LaVine.
No. Oh, why would they want to trade for Zach LaVine? Are you serious?
You have not been listening to what we've been saying, huh, Lakers, all day. If you see how OKC operates, they don't want to spend a lot of money. Only person this money is going towards is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's it. And this is why I'm gonna tell you one reason why these 32 picks work in their favor, right? Let's just say there's players on their team where their contract is about to be due for extension and all that. And let's just say they don't have the money or don't want to pay that person. They can let that dude walk and still be set.
Or when his contract is up and you feel like he's not up to the potential, you could move him for future seconds
Yeah,
instead of letting him walk for nothing.
right. This GM right here should be the GM of the decade, how he's moving.
But he don't get the respect.
I look, if it was the way we can vote, I'll vote for this motherfucking ass.
Yep, I would.
Like this is
I
the
would.
kind of GM you want on your team. Like he's not putting a hole in your wallet, and he got you set for the next 7 years.
And he's developing your young core.
Developing your young core. You have a chance to get the
Mm-hmm.
first, not first. You got a chance to get home court advantage throughout the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The West got to go through y'all, all while not paying nobody, and all while having a backup plan just in case motherfuckers do want to get paid. Oh, we can't pay you if you want to walk. If you want, we can't pay you right now, but if you want to walk, go ahead. We have a lottery pick right here that we'll replace you with. That's
Or
how this dude is thinking.
or they could call up a bad team like Brooklyn and see what they want for I guess Cam Johnson, Damon Sharp to solidify their role players around Shea. I mean that's what I would do. If you want to go for the juggler, just go for Cam Johnson, Damon Sharp from Brooklyn to see what would Brooklyn want from OKC for those guys.
And that's the funny thing. What Big Baby just said, EQ. The Thunder have the assets and the draft picks to go out there and get 2 or 3 more superstars to join Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, they don't have to be superstars. I mean, they could just be complementary role players to Shea and Chet, so Chet wouldn't have to be bothered with all these injuries when he's got to deal with.
No, but I know that, but I'm just saying, like, they're in a good position if they wanted to.
Yeah,
They can have an all-star team in OKC with the fucking capital they got.
yeah, with Chet and Shea. Yep.
And you ain't even got to get rid of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, we don't have to give up Chet either.
You don't have to give up Chet either. Like
Hmm.
OKC can go out there and just do some shit that's gonna help them win championships for the rest of their career if they
Yeah,
wanted to.
but don't make a stupid one. That's what I'm saying.
If they want they're flexing right now. Because
Yeah,
OKC is like, we're good, we're number one, but if we wanted to, we can go out there and get a Zach LaVine. We can go out there and get Jimmy Butler. Hell, we could probably go out there and pry Giannis away. We can go out there and get Dame if we wanted to. We can go out there and talk to Philly and see if they want to give us Joakim, not Joakim,
no,
no, Joel Embiid. They're flexing right now. They
no,
could
but
they could do all of that.
dude, OKC going for a championship. If they go for Giannis, this season's over. That's what I'm gonna say. If
Man,
they get Giannis on this OKC team, that's game over. Like, forget about waiting for Cooper Flagg to come to the draft. I want to win right now. If they get Giannis from Milwaukee, forget it. This season's over. I'm telling you.
and you want to
Especially
hear another?
Giannis in the team.
You want to hear another flex?
What?
They are doing so good right now in the West standings that they can lose. They can lose 6 games in a row and still be in
Yeah.
first place.
Yep. Yeah, they could experiment as many times as they can. Yep.
The Thunder right now can lose 6 games in a row and still
Just in
be in
first.
first place.
Yep.
OKC is flexing on the NBA right now.
And uh, if they have a chance to win the title and they win it this year, they're gonna rep to the whole NBA, pretty much.
See, looking at shit like this is making me fucking pissed off at Jeannie and the way she run her shit. Cause this right here is showing that you don't gotta spend money on 2 to 3 superstars, and you can still dominate in the most dominant side of basketball, which is the Western Conference. I don't even think the Thunder have anybody over what 31 years old, and they are balling.
Somebody want that thunder. Well, I mean, they have light in the bottle with 32 picks until 2031, which is crazy.
And that's just the start of it. I'm sure within the next few years they're gonna have more than that.
Yeah.
And this is what Utah is trying to do.
Uh, I mean, yeah, when they're in the same division, yeah.
Yeah, this is what Utah is trying to do. Now, if Utah start to get like this, watch out. Watch out. 'Cause we already gonna have 3 to 4 young teams balling in the NBA. We got OKC, we got the Rockets, we got Memphis,
Got
and
Cleveland.
if and Cleveland, and if Jazz get there,
That'll be 5.
but we keep going after these old motherfuckers.
I mean, I mean, that's what they did. I mean,
Let me take this picture down, man. It's pissing me off, man. Like I'm looking at this picture,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm thinking about Jeannie Buss, and I'm like, nah, man.
Mm-mm.
She is not smart enough to do this shit.
Nope. Mm-mm.
This is what we're dealing with right here.
Yeah, she. Okay, so I mean, like I said from the first few topics, I said that they should have tried moving Austin Reeves to the bench and put Don Connect to see what he got, and then bench Rui and put Dorian Finney-Smith to see what he got. They haven't tried it, so I don't know what they were sitting around waiting for. I mean, if everybody else is experimenting lineups, how come we're not experimenting lineups?
Because the owner don't care about winning. They just care about money in their pockets. That was the whole reason why she drafted Bronny in the first place. Because he knows it's gonna be
And
jersey sales.
and they dropped the Don Connect and they're pitching holding his career so far.
Yeah, it's like this is look, man. This is why I believe that Don Connect is gonna ask for a trade, or he's not gonna accept a contract extension when his rookie contract is over because he's seeing how this shit operates. That can be another motherfucker that we could have used for the future. That's just gonna walk away
For nothing.
for nothing.
Just like the whole Alex Caruso situation.
And yeah, Alex Caruso. Every time we get a good white boy, we lose out on him. Like every time a good white boy come through on the team, they walk away.
you know,
So
above the tax penalty, to below the second apron, on 2026 first, top four protected in 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, and only two second round picks in 2025. You don't have much second round picks after that.
that's what we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're working with. And in the meantime, you got these people saying they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Dun, 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 dun. They're not like that. That's what OKC is saying right now. Flexing. This is us. This is them.
Why did you say Real Madrid? Yeah, no Quincy Olivar, he got waived for another G League big man. I mean, how many big men are they, is this team gonna try? I don't know at this point.
Yeah, the thing is that
They're not under the cap, they're over the cap. They're in the first tax apron. So they're over the salary cap.
that move we made with D'Lo was to get us further away from the second.
Yep. So yeah, they're over the salary cap. They're at the first tax apron.
You see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander up there laughing at us, man? He's laughing at us.
And then there's Chet with the low payroll.
They got the
Chet.
seventh lowest payroll.
Yep, and that's Chet. Yep.
See, this is why you gotta do your moves while you got people under their rookie contracts.
But you got Alinda Rambis, who has no clue what basketball is. So we got every move we have to go to Genie and Linda for help. Oh my god, this is crazy. Yeah, get some help.
All because Genie fucking melted
No,
Barbie doll looking ass.
no, it's Genie and Linda at this point.
Yeah, Genie and Linda. I ain't gonna lie, man. Genie Buff look like a T-move version of a melted wax Michael Jackson figure. That's what she looked like. Fucking my goddamn team up, man.
And Linda is a psychic.
Fuck her and her fake ass blonde hair, man.
Yeah.
She ain't no real blonde.
Mm-mm. Ooh.
All right, man. What's next in your notebook, man? I didn't think your notebook was gonna piss me off like this today, but we getting there, man. We getting there. What's next in your notebook?
Let's say they make the plan and lose in the first round again. It's the time to let go Anthony Davis.
Okay, let me write that down.
They make the plan and lose in the first round again.
There we go. Will AD last if we fail? So, like EQ said, if we somehow be a play-in team, which I don't see too far fetched, and or we don't make it deep into the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
will Rob Pelinka or Jeannie Buss say we got to cut our losses with AD? Because believe it or not, AD's contract will make our team better too. You just got to make the right trade.
Yeah, he'll be a year older. Yep.
Yeah, his team will make us better. There's a lot of teams that could use an Anthony Davis. You know, that'll show getting rid of Anthony Davis. That will definitely show that Rob is going into rebuild mode, and we're just waiting for LeBron's departure. What does that rebuild look like? I don't know. We will have to find the right trade partner or trade partners in this AD deal. Now, the good news about that is Anthony Davis does not have a no trade clause in his contract. So at best, at best, Jeannie Buss can be like, or Rob Pelinka could be like, give us a list of trade destinations, and we'll see if we can make those work. But he doesn't have a no trade clause like LeBron James, so he can be traded.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally on record for saying this, EQ, that I am done with the whole LeBron and AD experiment because it hasn't been working. So either one or both got to go. And the easiest one to get rid of is Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you get what you want from it or not, he's the
Mm-hmm.
easiest one to trade because
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has a deadbolt lock on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going nowhere. So So love LeBron James or not, he's gonna retire a fucking Laker. He has a deadbolt signed, sealed, delivered Lakers stamp. He gonna have his jersey up there in the rafters. AD is not guaranteed. Okay,
No.
AD can't be traded. Just like we traded Shaq, just like we traded Powell or let Powell go, whatever the case it was.
Hmm.
AD can be traded too. So there we go. I mean, I for one say this to answer your question, that if we don't make a deep playoff run, if we don't even sniff the Western Conference Finals, AD gotta go. AD and I'm not trying to sound like a LeBron stan because I'm not, but he's just the easiest one to trade away out of the two. So AD will have to go so we can rebuild when LeBron going. That's what I say.
Better than basketball and basketball to different. Well, I mean, yeah, there's two different meanings. It's just, do you care about winning? Like you want to do whatever it takes? Or you just say, hey, we're just going to get as much jersey sales, ticket sales, and call it for the year. I mean, there's two different sides of it. Well, I mean, force LeBron, but I don't think they ever had that conversation. Or ask what he would want. Does he want to stay here or he don't want to stay here? I can't read Love Funky at this point. So,
I think the only way, and it may work. I think the only way to force LeBron out of here is to say you're going to trade Bronny.
that's what I'm saying. To his face, there was never a conversation. Like, that's what I'm saying. They never had a face to face conversation.
Like you got to put Bronny in trade talks for him to do that, for him to force his way out.
Yeah, as a package deal.
Yeah, if you trade Bronny, then he gonna probably waive his no trade clause and say, "Get me the fuck out of here," and then we'll be free from Clutch Sports.
Well, we're not free from Clutch Sports because there's Cam Rush, there's Vanderbilt.
They're gonna be out too. It's gonna be a domino effect.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not attaching a first round pick to get rid of Vanderbilt's contract. I'm not.
Hey, yeah, that's a big pause, man. You got to pause yourself on that one. I don't know what grown man I want to trade bronze for balls, but maybe Genie would do that, but I don't know what you meant by that, Micah. You gotta put the updated scoreboard up, man. You've been saying a lot of shit. One announcement I do want to say. One thing I do want to say real quick before we finish saying what we were saying. Shout out to Lakerland, my boy Lakerland. Y'all subscribe to him, Lakerland. He
Mhm.
just got a endorsement deal with Hello Fresh, so shout out to him. So yeah, man, we trying to get some endorsements in the future too. I would love to have an endorsement with Michelob Ultra. I would love that because I drink Michelob Ultra. But hey, we'll see what kind of shit happens, man. Protein shakes, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Hey, that's something you gotta ask. That's something you gotta ask Micah, Detroit. I don't know what he's
Eh.
talking about.
Oh.
I moved down to fourth place. That's what's up.
Yeah, because of Micah.
One, two, three. Yep, I'm in fourth place.
Yeah, because of Micah.
hmm Reg is
Um,
at 90.
man, I don't even think I slept much yesterday. I'm watching that disaster.
I don't think it was really too much for me to say on my end that I didn't say. Basically, my frustration came from yesterday's game that I did that I was talking about today. A lot of
Yeah.
my frustration came from yesterday's game.
Yep. That was mine.
And yeah,
Because
and
I
a
seen
lot
I
of
seen
shit
it
we've been
all.
seeing.
Because I seen it all this year.
Oh yeah, we definitely seen it all.
I mean, especially this season. So,
Hmm.
I mean, no, don't tell me you could get blown up by 50 or 60 points next. That's what I don't want to see. What? What did I do?
Nah, Eric not up there. Lakers all day. He not up there. He wasn't on the list.
Uh,
That's what I'm saying. They keep on bringing. We had like 80 coaches since we had LeBron James on the team, man. Like I'm tired of seeing new coaches. We need,
I'm tired of the same Brooklyn system.
yeah. We out here looking like a poverty team.
Yeah, I'm not that poor. Damn.
You getting mediocre food with a high prices with a high
Yep.
prices.
That's what this Laker team is. Yep.
Right now the Lakers are McDonald's. Mediocre food with high prices.
Damn.
That's what we are. We're McDonald's. There's nothing great about McDonald's as an adult.
No. No, absolutely not. Nope.
AD and LeBron James are cold French fries. The role players are fucking stale chicken nuggets. Genie Bus is an old ass out of work Ronald McDonald.
Uh,
And Rob Palinka over there looking like a fucking, I don't know. That was gonna be a pause, so I couldn't even say it.
what, the Hamburglar?
Now I was gonna say he looked like a. No, I don't want to say it because it's gonna be a pause. I don't want to say it. I ain't trying to go up on that
Oh,
list.
okay.
I ain't gonna say it, man.
Right.
Michael over there waiting to put the points up.
No, never mind. Never mind.
He would say the dulce de leche shake is top tier.
Oh, boy. Man, come on, Mike. Are you serious?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I ain't had McDonald's in like 8 years. Like,
I haven't touched that in 20 years. Huh?
yeah, McDonald's is whatever, man.
I haven't touched that in 20 years. Mm-mm.
He said maybe we should give out free Big Macs instead of free tacos. I think Southern California prefer the Jack in the Box tacos versus the Big Mac.
Trouble. Yeah,
Jack in the Box. I think that's more preferred. Detroit guy. Oh, now I see some wind picking up outside. I see the bushes blowing. Hopefully it's not fire weather.
the YMCA Lakers got Zach LaVine. That'll be that'll be crazy. Um, no.
He said, I bet if they was giving out a Whopper with cheese cut in half, the Lakers fans would be mad. And that motherfucker if you didn't do your job.
Hmm.
Give me the Impossible Whopper. I like the Impossible Whopper. don't know. Growing up, I preferred the Big Mac over the Whopper because I like the Big Mac sauce. But if you haven't tried it, that Big Carl from Carl's Jr. is fire. That Big Carl, the one that rivaled the Big Mac, that Big Carl is fire.
Yep. That was it. No.
Yeah, brother, I'm vegan, brother. I'm vegan. I do eat regular cheese though. Sometimes I do find some good vegan cheese, but most of the time I do eat regular cheese. But as far as Anthony Davis, I don't think he will go, but I think he should go. I'm tired of this. Wait till next year and get better next year, and we got to come back next year. Tired of hearing that
I
shit.
know. We can't get Anthony Davis some help. We keep on hoping for a minimum big man and G League big man to help AD, which is crazy.
And the sad part is that we have a like finding help for LeBron will be easier than finding help for Anthony Davis because LeBron is not going to allow that to happen for us to help Anthony Davis. So it'll be easier helping out a 40-year-old. And I don't know, man. I'm just sick of this the way this team is ran, man. I see we lost EQ again. He'll be back though. Here we go. He's back. I think
The
the
win.
wind. I think the wind is getting to him.
I hate this
Yeah,
noise.
man.
I hate it.
That wind is fucking with your Wi-Fi, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
It's wind five now.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make me a drink. I think I need a drink. This Lakers team is pissing me off.
Man.
We have a game. We have a game tomorrow against the Celtics. Or who?
No, Washington.
Oh yeah, that might be a game that be close again.
Well, Kyle Kuzma, Jerome Poole, Valanciunas, Malcolm Brogdon,
Mm.
all those guys that some Lakers fans want them to trade for, which is, I don't know, whatever.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm not giving up a first for any of those guys. I'll tell you.
I don't want nobody off of Washington. None. They all got big contracts with little productivity.
and a big negative in the plus minus. So
There you go. So you don't need that. It was fun while it lasted, Kyle Kuzma. Don't want you, Jordan Poole, because you be getting knocked out. And Jonas Valanciunas, don't need you over here, man. Especially with that plus minus. And you're not gonna be getting playing time any goddamn way. So ain't no point. We already got 50 centers over here. We don't need Jonas Valanciunas. Do 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 do
and
do do
dropping 50 or
do.
60 role players on theirs watch.
Yeah. So we're good, man. Like we don't need that. We don't need that.
And then Boston, oh man, that's gonna be, oh man. Well, I mean, just imagine AD and LeBron don't play against Boston and see what happens. I don't know. I mean, that happened before, right? AD and LeBron then play against Boston and see what the role players are made of. I mean,
He said he'd take Kiki Vanderway.
Ah, boy. Oh, Tom Chambers. Yeah, I remember Tom Chambers. Yeah, I remember him.
Hey, y'all let us know in the comment section. Would y'all trade AD if we fail this season? Or do y'all think he should go? Y'all let us know what y'all feel, man. I wish I was able to put polls in here, pause, so y'all can vote. But I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, Tom Chambers was a beast. Yeah. He played for Phoenix and I think he played with Seattle at the time. I mean, Chris Smalling, Golden State, Indiana. There's no one team possible going to take AD, LeBron, and Bronny in the same package. I really doubt it. Put all those three guys in the same package deal. That would be. Whew. Yeah.
Appreciate that, Micah. But I say that because I don't think we're ever going to trade LeBron James, no matter how fucked up he makes his team, because
Or
his contract is dead bolt locked and put away.
move AD.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people want a lot of Brown fans want to move AD, but at this point, but move AD for what? Like,
Only way we can trade LeBron is if we say we're gonna trade your son. Only way we're gonna trade AD is if everybody came in the stadium wearing Chicago Bears uniforms. That's the only way AD gonna want to leave. Because him being a Green Bay Packers fan, he's not gonna like that. If everybody came in with Bears uniforms and Lions uniforms and Vikings uniforms every fucking game, yeah, he wouldn't want to be here.
oh boy.
And we
Yeah.
got a whole Bronny hostage for LeBron to want to be traded.
I really hate. I mean, this is where we're at. Yeah.
I
It's
think
kind of
LeBron would have wanted to be traded if we didn't draft Bronny.
yeah. He's got the no trade clause, so we can't just ship him out anywhere.
Yeah, if we didn't draft Bronny, he would have been like, okay, I want to go.
Yeah, but they went to draft Bronny for the same idea.
Hmm.
It's a business decision. It's got nothing to do with basketball anymore.
Nope, it doesn't.
As long as they get the jersey sales with his name on it, as long as they got. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
But it's one thing that LeBron did say that was very, very impressive.
What?
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That was very impressive.
Yep, that's the same old joke and the same old meme and the same old line, right?
He's not impressed.
I don't even know why he wants to associate himself with those people.
I really don't know. But hey,
Especially Drake.
man, Drake is so done. Drake is done. Like,
And he wants to
get,
complain about content creators. He is one with him. He is one himself at this point, since he's on other platforms.
yeah,
I
Kendrick
mean,
Lamar, man. His shit was so powerful that he made Drake sue UMG, leave Spotify, add content creator to the lawsuit, and cut his braids off. Like he going through a whole crisis right now. What's up, Major? Major said no, so he's answering that question on the screen. Will AD last if we fail? Yeah, man, he's gonna probably be out of here, man. Salute to Major, man. Y'all go check him out, man. Check out Major, man. He talks about everything, man. He be spitting knowledge over there, y'all.
I think yeah, Eddie won't last after this year. We fell.
Oh man, that's probably our only way out. Like, is trading AD.
Yeah, moving AD and get whatever pieces he can get, and then LeBron will ask his way out too,
Mm-hmm.
and use Bronny as a package still, and that'll be
Mm-hmm.
it. So AD
Mm-hmm.
would be gone before LeBron and Bronny. So you want to trade every single piece before the cash cow. Oh no, it's not doing that again, is it? Let's see. Okay. What?
My bad. I was reading I was reading something on. I got a notification from Twitter, but it was about WWE 2K25.
What's the
Look
one
like they
thing?
gonna look like they gonna have intergender matches on their game.
Oh, the mixed tag team at this point. Yeah.
Like they used to have in the old wrestling games where you can have a girl versus a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Why? One thing I told Mike about the fold. Um, Probably compatibility. I know every phone has compatibility issues when it comes to certain things. Um,
Man, I'm telling you. But
mhm.
I wait. First, do you have anything else on your notes?
No,
Okay, let me take this down.
this is it.
Okay, I for one would like to say if we don't win, or if the score is close against the Wizards tomorrow,
Boy, it's gonna be a longer conversation again. Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, everybody got to fucking go. I don't care who it is.
I don't want to see Boston game blown up by. Not even. Oh man. Yeah.
Bimbo Coles.
No, it's not gonna hurt. Nope.
I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with this nonsense.
Yeah, I am.
I'm telling you, man. Look, I think I'm playing. Let this be a close game tomorrow, or let the Lakers not win. Like, I tell you, it's gonna be a heavy rant on this channel, bro. It's gonna be a heavy dosage of angry rant on this fucking channel, man.
I mean, like I said, if they don't put Don Connect in a winning position, I mean, like I said,
Yeah, I really don't.
I mean, it seems like they don't trust Connect in a solid rotation.
I mean, I don't see how he came out fucking on fire when he got his minutes. Like, that's what pissing me off the most because I don't know why his his usage rate dropped. I don't know why it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's something that happened in practice. I don't know if it's because he talked to LeBron the wrong way. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. But it's not right.
Mm-mm.
It's not right at all. And I'm not the type that does research like that, so I can't get to the bottom of it.
Mm-mm.
But it's not right at all. I'm not liking it. You do fucking Dalton Connect off his rhythm. He was one of our best 3-point shooters. He was one of our best scorers, period, at one point. So
And
now he's
a guy who can play off the basketball.
right.
So
Now when he comes in, we're like, ooh, Dalton Connect is in here. Instead of, oh, here we go, let's go. We not even excited about this dude no more.
no.
Like, yay, here comes Dalton Connect. That's where we're at right with it right now.
Man, I didn't want to compare him to any player in the 90s.
Ooh, compare Dalton to a player in the 90s?
No, Ronnie.
Bronny, a player in the 90s? I don't
No,
know. Whoa.
I'm not doing those comparisons. I'm not. Nope. Well, don't get me started on that one. Nope.
See, a lot of players in the 90s had star quality. Like, if you seen them in person, you will get starstruck.
Especially all the guards in the 90s.
I saw AC Green in person and got starstruck, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he was part of the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, before he joined the Lakers.
you know, he was playing for the Dallas Mavericks at one point. At that point, when I met him,
Yeah.
I think he was
Mm-hmm.
out here for a game when he was about to face because he gave me his autograph and said stay in school. I remember that shit.
Him and Jason Kidd and and Jim Jackson. Yeah,
Hmm.
in those days. and Jamal Mashburn.
Yeah. Cause it was only me. It was only me and this older dude. I was ditching school that day. It was crazy. I went to the I went to the hamburger stand to get me some food, and he was in there. And it was me and this older dude who I've seen a few times in the hamburger stand. And we were looking at each other like, is that AC Green? And we called him. We got his attention, and he turned around. I think he was filling up his ketchup packages or something like that. But yeah, I said, "Can I get your autograph?" And I held a piece of paper in my hand, and he signed it. And he said, "Stay in school." I guess he knew I was ditching because he said, "Stay in school." But shout out to AC Green, man. Man, y'all still talk about these old ass role players. Y'all saying Ronnie Cycli.
I mean, this is
Yes.
sad. I mean, this is sad when our role players are not consistent.
Yeah, let me put this back up on the screen so Major can see it, man. I need Major to look at this. Let me put it back on the screen. Look at this, Major. This is how a team should be ran. This is how a team should be ran, man.
Yep. I know OKC can't fit every 32 draft picks in the roster, so they're gonna have to move some.
Definitely.
But they have 6 years to figure it out, which is a long time.
I'm just pissed off that we not running like that. Like I'm pissed
No,
off.
no, because they ran out of patience once they have something good. They can't have nice things and stick with it. So
This is probably the best squad OKC ever had.
yeah, it took
I think this OKC team give the other OKC team a run for their money, the one that made the finals.
mm, ooh, I don't
Both
know. That
both
that kid,
teams both teams
that
healthy.
that KD was dangerous though.
Yeah, but
Uh,
they'll average out. They'll average each other out.
and then Harden, Prime Rush, Prime Ibaka, Prime Steven Adams.
I think it'll work, man. I'm telling you.
Mm, wait,
I
that
think I I think Alex Caruso will stop James Harden, man.
mm, a Prime KD. Ooh,
You could put a Chet on KD. Who's
ooh,
going who's going who's going to guard? No, what's that name? What's that dude name? Jalen Williams. You can put him on KD. Then you got who going to guard Shea?
I mean, like I said, whoever stops Shea or KD in one possessions, KD
You
and
think
Shea,
that
right? Yep.
you think that Miami Heat team back then would have beaten this OKC team?
No, no, that was a complete different. No, that's a complete different. That's a complete different. Wait, a prime Brian against this one?
Yeah, that Heat
Nah.
that Heat that Heat team that beat that OKC team. Can that Heat team beat a healthy version of this OKC team with the same coach and all that?
If that Miami team loses to this team, shoot, I think that super team will be over. I mean, I'm just saying.
Big Baby said he can't see the screen. Why you can't see the screen?
Or maybe he has it in a different angle. I don't know.
Now can you see the screen? Is this better? Cause this ain't nothing to look at.
Uh-oh. Is it my mic or yours? Let's see.
What for? What? What happened?
No, your mic was acting funny.
My mic was acting funny.
Um, yeah, it's your mic. Yeah, your mic is in and out.
I don't know. It's probably this. Probably the wind picking up. I don't know. But
Yeah. See.
we lost EQ again.
Yeah, it was mine. Golly. No wonder I
Well,
can
shit.
hear everything. No wonder I can hear everything from the other end. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna end it soon anyway. We actually been on for more than an hour. We've actually been on for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
You had some great notes up in here to talk about. You had me getting pissed off at all your notes, man. You know, your notes were so good to talk about that I was going down memory lane.
It's
Man,
been, well, actually, I'm getting up there, so when Major's talking about old.
you said that's just me in
Um,
Detroit being old.
uh,
It's all good. Um, like I said, man, don't let us lose to Washington because EQ gonna have a whole lot of shit in his notes. Episode 12 gonna be a motherfucker, man.
hmm
What the hell are you doing, big baby?
Yeah, using all the Twitch and YouTube emotes.
You having way too much fun with the emojis, man.
Yeah. hmm
But yeah, this has been fun. I mean, everybody that wasn't here yesterday, to weed out all of the trolls, just like
Yeah.
today, man. Going forward, all the live streams will be members only. So only members and moderators will be able to chat going forward. So
hmm
if you're not a member or a moderator, you probably won't be able to chat unless you become a member. So we had some trolls yesterday that I didn't like. So to weed out all the trolls, that's what we doing. We're gonna do members only for a while and then go back to subscribers only. So members only mean you have to be a member or you have to be a moderator in order to talk. But any last words from EQ?
What is that? Okay.
You got any last thoughts, EQ?
No.
Nope. All right, y'all. With that being said, we most likely will be live tomorrow going against the
hmm
Washington Wizards, seeing our old pal, old fling of our boss, our owner, Kyle Kuzma. We about to head on out. Thanks for joining us. And this has been episode 11 of the Rush Hour Podcast. This has been Angry Lakers fan and EQ, the stat man. And we're out.
one, I'm starting now.
Please welcome your hosts, Angry Lakers fan and EQ.